Here at Simple Relationships, our goal is to make relationships simple, obviously.
Yep.
So the first step to simple relationships is...
Oh man, that's a big question, right? How do you make relationships simple? How do you make relationships healthy, right? Now here's the first question. You ever notice, and maybe it's you, but it's definitely somebody else. It's never you, really. But you ever know those people where they seem like they're always in a bad relationship, or the relationships always seem to fall apart, or they never really figure out how to manage their money, or they never really seem to progress in their career? Why does that keep happening? Is it just bad luck, or is there another factor at play? So in reading through 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson, which is really complicated and intellectual, but really, really good, he said this idea that when it comes to people repeating their mistakes or feeling like they could really never make it work, he said that people create their worlds with the tools that they have directly at hand. I mean, the tools that are within arm's reach, the ones that they already have. Faulty tools produce faulty results. And repeated use of the same faulty tools produce the same faulty results. So if you wonder if there's someone in your life, or maybe it's you, who can never feel, it feels like your relationships are never fulfilling. They never feel healthy. Or like maybe you just keep picking the wrong guy or the wrong girl when you're dating. Or maybe it's just you can't figure out the situation with your parents. You've never had a good relationship with them. Or your spouse, you're bickering and you can't figure out exactly why. First question to ask yourself, what's in your toolkit?
Yeah, it's so important to look at your relationships. Look at the things that you like, that you don't like. Because when I think about my own life, as I grew up, I had a lot of friends since I was a little kid, but...
Okay, let's brag about it. I had like 4 friends my whole life, all right?
Hey, it's part of I'm the third of 7 kids. It's part of that where...
You just had better tools.
Yeah, I started out with better tools because I had a lot of siblings. So I was thrust into a lot of relationships.
You grew up with tools I didn't learn until my late 20s.
Yeah, no,
so,
for real.
Like, of course you had more friends.
That is a big factor. It's pretty significant and amazing to look at how the relationships grew and blossomed into something amazing, based on me just gathering more tools. And so if you have relationships in your life that you're not pleased with where they're at, but it's not a relationship that you want to let go of, consider that you might just need 1 or 2 tools to add into your toolkit to utilize. Maybe it's communication. Maybe it's how to have better conflict. Maybe it's you need better boundaries. Whatever it is, that it's just a tool away. Here at Simple Relationships, that is what we are existing to do.
Imagine trying to build a house with just a hammer and a screwdriver. Like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be tough. Like you don't have anything to help you lift heavy objects. You don't have a saw. You don't have, it's not even a power saw, and you have a screwdriver, but not a drill. Like every good craftsman needs that well-equipped tool belt, because when you have the right tools, then you can do so much more and it's easier. This is what we're here to do. We're here to load up your toolkit. So when you say, oh my gosh, I got a lot of strife in my relationship, there's a tool for that. Oh my gosh, I can't figure out how to do conflict without blowing up at my spouse or my friend. We have a tool for that. And man, I just feel like I never have this sense of inner peace. We have a tool for that. And man, I can never figure out my thoughts and keep them straight. We have a tool for that. There's so many tools when it comes to relationships. Ask yourself that question and think about, what have you really been taught about relationships? Most of us get thrown into life and it's just like, figure it out. You know, you might learn some things from school, but not much. You might learn some things from church. Maybe if you went to church, you might learn some things from your family, but most of the time our families are the most dysfunctional people we know.
Yeah.
So where do you really get those tools? We're here to be that source for you. So if you want to get more tools, if you want to get better at building the world around you, building healthier relationships, follow us, learn from us. We're just going to be presenting you little bit by little bit by little bit. Pay attention to it, learn from it, apply it to your life. And if it's true, and it should be, we don't teach you anything that's not true, or at least battle tested. If it doesn't work in your life, then hey, at least you tried it. But if it does work, maybe you finally found the tool that you needed to build healthy relationships in your life.
So stay tuned to Simple Relationships as we just hand you all the tools we can find.
Let's do it, baby. Home Depot clearance sale.
Yeah.